So within those white layers there, probably, you know, that one is, looks like it might be 4 to 6 feet thick over a pretty long distance. And within that, you know, in a vertical sense, I'd say there's typically several channels, you know, within there. So you can think of them as, you know, these sort of bends in the thing. So there's a whole lot of channels, you know, with that. So that represents a period when there was fast-moving movement of material and accumulated in a range of channels. And then the red layers were slow periods. So, you know, maybe it's a climate change thing or something like that we're seeing, or a difference in some event that happened upslope, which created more sedimentation or a bigger gradient for some period of time. You know, I don't know. And then look what happens here, where we're getting many more white layers and less red layers. What's going on there? That might be the configuration of the channel. There might be, for some reason, more channels coming down here. Maybe this is a little bit lower area where more water is flowing, you know, at the time of deposition. And then over there, the red layers come back. You know, so maybe this is an area where there was a broad, we use this word anastomosing river, a river which had many channels migrating over the top of each other. And so maybe, you know, we have to make a story out of this and interpret the configuration with whatever it is that we have. Here we have this beautiful cross-section. And what does a cross-section mean? And so what would a geologist do? He'd make a very careful drawing of this and then investigate certain layers, look at all the characteristics within those layers, and then come up with a reconstruction of the topography at that time, seeing through whatever it is that we know about the Proterozoic or the Cambrian, depending on what the age of this damn thing is. You know, to reconstruct, you know, how many plants were on the surface, for example. That's an important issue in how channels form, and where were we on the planet? Were we near the equator, or were we, you know, so that governs the temperature of things. And so there's a lot of things to think about in this, and that's why people love geology, because they do have to think broadly about things. It's the same kind of thing we were talking about with environmental considerations.